Okay, here we are downstairs in the dad's basement, and another day when we've basically, we're making history. We're actually planting the seeds today for the flowers tomorrow. And let me show you real quick. One of our scientist teachers here is telling us that researchers have demonstrated how neural networks and synapses in the brain can be reproduced with optical pulses as information carriers. Use special glasses with light and chalcozenides or something like that. Okay, now that's that specific term. But what we've actually done, and we posted this on one of the social media sites. Look at that, there's Bill Clinton and President Obama. Is we've created this special toadism within a block. All right, and I'll zoom in right now so you can get a good look at it. What this is a manifestation based on synchronicity. Sorry. Okay, yeah, there we go. And let's lock it down. Yeah, low budget here, silly string budget. So yeah, what you could see there is the graphic design of synchronicity, whereas St. Anne's Day in the almanac, which is July 26th. All right, now that's a special birthday. That's St. Anne's Day, a reoccurring day in the calendar. It's my Uncle Joe's birthday. You know, he's the man from Uncle. It's the beautiful Sandra Bullock's birthday, who's always been a divine inspiration for my work because of, the various movies and philanthropist efforts, I guess you'd say that, on behalf of her part in defending mankind and things of that nature. But what we've done is we've taken the Unicode, the point of the Unicode, where the spike of the unicorn really touches down on March 14th, a few days ago. And today, the 16th, is the day that this was particularly manifested. This image we're looking at. Tomorrow being St. Patty's Day, so a lot of the pounding from John, okay, has brought this forth. What we're looking at is a manifestation of various zodiac symbols, minus Native American. Okay, we always add that in as part of the ingredient too, and we will. All right, but right now this encompasses the West and the East, the Western zodiac. In this case, being of the fire pig or the fire boar. Now remember, pig's not always a derogatory term for a police officer, as the boar is a manifestation of a word that a tool does. Okay, it drills. All right, I wouldn't say it prods, but it does. But it more or less bores light, bores a hole, bores a corridor. Okay, many expressions of the word bore, in which the pig, remember the pig is spelled P-I-G, whereas pi is P-I, and that's our commonality of March 14th, is what you see symbolized in the Chinese traditional linguistic language in the background of this image. Okay, now we also see the lion heart manifested as a whip from this type of apparition that stands holding it. And then, of course, the Unicode character for a transgendered, more or less, being with a couple branches or horns atop it. And that's basically a manifestation of both genders combined. Okay, and that whole limmer can go a lot of different ways. So here it is assembled. Okay, and we just wanted to point that out and talk about how it's synchronous to the date and also the time of 7, pause, and then 2/6. 2/6 being the 26th, 26nd perhaps, the 26th Avenue, if you will. And then the 7 being a mark of the month, the word of that particular scribe character, where 7 is a plowing tool, based on 7 prophecies of the Indian fire, the 7 Dante's demon, the 7 swords of Mary, and actually the shape of the 7 itself. And that falls on July, the ruby stone of that particular manifestation of the zodiac too. So we've got really a 3-point totemism, whereas the transgendered Unicode of U+26A7 is manifested. Okay, and then just a few tidbits of information on that is, well, let's see, let's get our notes out. We got a lot of windows going here, so be patient. Yeah, okay, so U+27A7, zoom out now. Okay, what that is, let's get this going here. What that code is transgendered sexuality, an alchemic symbol for iron or crocus of iron. It's a male character with a stroke and male and female sign of transgenderation. Okay, so, and we've derived on this by looking into the future with the calculator. Okay, so from this year, 2015, 592 years from this year, okay, our discussion puts us in the year 2607, whereas the A of the Unicode, which has that unicorn point, that Dell triangle shape, more or less, that barb, if you will, is the O in that year. Okay, whereas A and O create an alpha omega origin point. So, you know, I'm sure some child named Sandra, because this is a defender of mankind, Annette, meaning grace, or in terms of Saint Anne on the Sandra Bullock's birthday, and probably Bullock, because that means to castrate a young calf with the tools of a scythe of a grim reaper. Will be born on that day, but this entity was born today digitally as you know, as a character, and that had the character had a name, bio type character. And remember, the Unicode here was started in 1987 by Joe Becker of Xerox, Lee Collins of Apple, and Mark Davis of Apple. Alright, and so yeah, so let's try to keep this shorter and cut it off there.